are we live? Why hello there everyone, good gosh, welcome back. Whatever supposedly happened last time around, I would like to start off by firstly apologizing to all you who are just still basically sitting at the edge of your seats by the time the previous part had ended due to some technical difficulties you may or may not have been experiencing with the Streamlabs setup. Long story short, while I was basically playing through this Little Muncher Fields, at some point my whole setup basically turned powered down, causing basically the stream to conclude without any brief warning or proper conclusion. Which is why I actually want to take this quick moment to, instead of making a somewhat sarcastic introduction, actually just to apologize to all you for the inconvenience. Personally, as a streamer, this isn't really much of a surprise, since this is pretty guaranteed to happen often every once in a while, especially if you're someone like me who live streams, doesn't really just make part videos just for the sake of just making them overall. I'm not really looking forward to engage with the audience, but that's not typically my approach. I, on the other hand, do like to technically interact with people, which is why I basically just do stuff like this, and you know how much it means to me. So I'd like to take this moment to yet again apologize to all for the inconvenience, and just to let you know that we're still live. No, don't you worry. Previous videos has officially become just its own separate part. The bad challenge we completed previously did count us towards that part, only it just abruptly ended. So today we're basically going to be finishing off what I started, and we're going to be completing World 6, Deep Magma Bog. But before we do so, previously on P156, the setup crashed in Muncher Field, so let's just pick off wherever we left off and basically do that from square one, shall we? Timing couldn't be any better, right? It's not like I had anything on me either way. But anyways, picking up what I previously said, heck yeah, you bet there is. Meet the Toad himself. Good gosh. Anyways, the bad, pretty atmospheric level containing, you know, as previously mentioned, the Munchers from Mario 3, etc., etc. One of the most major things being obviously that of the atmosphere. Bowser's castle is in the background, and yep, you know, he's making the preparations for his quote-unquote big wonder, alright. Game clearly predicted that. Anyways, as you always said that the unintended way. Initially, you're meant to kick a power block to go get that, since there's a pipe that creates power blocks, but if you're like me, you like to do things the unintended way, you may always feel free to. Work smarter, not hard, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, it's a question mark locked by an inch, which already gonna cost me another reset. Just, you know, just give me a sec. Let me just power down my system, and we'll just get this going from square one. You bet I'm gonna go. Who knew that one quote-unquote figure you saw earlier would eventually come to your screen? Wowie indeed. On the bright side, with commentary, things are surely looking up, so this is a better start. Don't worry, this was all perfectly planned. There weren't any technical difficulties, and Streamlabs .exe has now officially started working again. Unlike last time, which we probably shouldn't talk about for better, but anyways, we'll take Fire Flower. And hey, these enemies again from Yoshi's Island, that's good to see them. Nice start. I was about to say, the game really does have a theme with flowers, or with plants, I should say. I mean, it's...
I can feel the power.
I was about to say, we're in the Flower Kingdom for a reason, and yeah, that... Oh my, yeah, I was about to say, that flower is just about to go insane straight up. Anyways. These enemies from Yoshi's Island just chase you. That's all you need to know. Anyways. Taking the star power, thank you very much. And that powers will officially be released from the curse that is the Wonder Flower. You have been freed. Don't you worry, good sir.
Take me with you.
Poor guy. Unfortunately, we're gonna leave him there to die with the Munchers. For whatever reason, the Munchers don't even eat them. I mean, they are invisible for one reason or another. But anyways, background. Does this ever get old? We're playing with shadows yet again, and moving ones for that matter. But anyways, as always, exploration is the main business, and yet again, put your mind to it and pay attention. Anyways, self-explanatory stuff. Take my mushroom back, thank you very much. That's the refund I was looking for. Anyways, we need to be going down for obvious reasons. What did I tell you?
Have a nice ride.
Oh, you bet I will. to writing with talkingflower.co today, ladies and gentlemen, or transit, I should say. What we do, I guess. Touch. You can even activate the flowers by basically shooting them. Fun fact, in case you didn't notice. Good to know. Take notes. This is a quote-unquote guide for a reason or two. Unless, of course, the setup just isn't feeling generous today and decides to crash on me. Now, that's how you're meant to do it the intended way, or you could just work smarter instead of working harder and just use parachute, like you should, since it's the most overpowered and broken badge there is in the game. We've basically already made it to the final world, and there hasn't been a single badge, well, maybe apart from the dolphin badge in water levels, that has actually been able to contest it. I missed a coin. Go back. Or have we, quote unquote? What a plot twist. Obviously, something over here, which is yet again why you don't want to rush. You won't get anything out of doing so, and just like that, exploration is as always encouraged, ladies and gentlemen. But thankfully, just like as the rain hits the ground, we can put the tragedy that was last level behind us. Out of here. Thank you, that's what I needed. You've officially cured my depression. Excellent. No, just kidding, obviously. We're back. We're gonna finish what we started. Don't worry, I can guarantee you there were hopefully be no technical difficulties this time around if pshooter.exe doesn't malfunction again. Anyways. Next level, please and thank you. Assuming Streamlabs doesn't decide to crash once per level, of course. Anyways. Kirina, Pedal Metal. It's about time we saw one of these again. Been a good minute, alright, and by that I mean at least a good 20 minutes ever since the last stream crashed. Good, anyways. Beat them and keep going. Okay, we can skip this. We don't need. This doesn't need an introduction. We're pretty familiar with this stuff. Self-explanatory. Beat every enemy in every floor and collect your prize in a set amount of time. Recommend Fireflower because you're dealing with cheap, and the fastest way to kill them is. I was about to say the fastest way you can kill them is by using a fire flower, unless if you don't have aim, obviously. Anyways, we're going in for round 2. Take 2, ladies and gentlemen. Take 2. Action. Anyways, it's about the first blooper reel in the video already. In this, or in the video at least as a standalone. That's how we want to treat it. Anyways. Water's lowering, and for one, we can actually stomp on the cheap. That's a first. Normally, you can't do that. Not even in the new Super Mario Bros. Why this game is actually a new Super Mario Bros. Game and not a actual just expansion pack to a Mario game. This actually has new content for once. Good to see. That Nintendo finally decided to undergo these changes. Good to know. I'll block. Use another one. Get out of here. And I think that just cost me the entire level right about now. I believe you have to do this under 90 seconds, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember this one that much. There are only 3 levels, though. Actually, that's a lie. I think it's either 80 or 90. One of those 2. Anyways, these guys. Ground pound. Do not stomp them. It's a lot quicker if you ground pound them, since that way you won't waste a frame just trying to kill them, like I just did. Like that. Just obviously don't make kill else in the way, or else you know what's gonna happen next. They might spit them back at you, and if you're in their way, oh well, too bad for you, and that might as well just cost you the round. Anyways, 5 seconds. Come on, you got this. Right on time, ladies and gentlemen. What did I tell you? All perfectly par mastermind if I do say so myself, ladies and gentlemen. What did I tell you? I know this game like the back of my head. 80 seconds. Just came out, which is the best part of all. I don't want to brag. I'm sorry. Nice. Now that's what you call quality content, and already as the commentary really stepped up from whatever the last video was supposed to be. My dearest apologies. Anyways, with the technical difficulties finally out of the way and resolved for once, let's actually dive into World 6 and get something done. Oh boy, Deep Magma Bog, the one world where we actually got a sneak peek at the beginning of the game. And look who's back. Look at all this magma. This place is so fun. Yeah, you clearly live in a place, in a volcano. It's pretty obvious as to why you like it. I bet Dad's getting bored of sitting around building up wonder power. Or I'd say he's probably getting more focused since he's trying not to lose concentration. Concentration, if anything. Maybe I can make the magma go boom, kind of like fireworks, then he wouldn't get to be so bored. I think he already kind of has fireworks, but at the same time, I think he already just ran out since we destroyed the last of them, I think. Or have we, quote, question mark. Anyways, castle, and we need 15 of them. And it just so happens to be right beside the entrance. That's convenient. Anyways, World 6, Deep Magma Bug. The final world before Bowser's Keep. Or about this castle. We've made it to Deep Magma Bug. This underground bog goes out much deeper than you think, and the magma spreads anywhere. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, given by this map right here, allow me to introduce you to Fungus Mines the sequel, only it's a lot longer, a lot more entertaining, and it has a lot more effort put into it in terms of level design. It's not a short. Unfortunately, no King Boo reference, but you get the point. There are goblins throughout the bog who study the conditions in this incredible place. I wouldn't exactly call it a safe. I would call it incredible. It looks pretty and all that, sure, but not the safest place to be in, definitely. Let's go to the nearest observatory and see if they know anything about the royal seed here. Oh, would you look at that? There just so happens to be one right in front of us. Video Mario logic, am I right? Anyways. Well, welcome to Mustafar, I guess. Deep Magma Bug Observatory number 1 out of 1,000,000. Here we go again. More lore.
All guests are required to wear that.
Done and done. Didn't have to tell me twice. Good advice, though. Listen to NPCs. By that, I mean talking flowers. Yeah, he really needs help, alright? We need your help, Prince. Strange things have started happening in Deep Magma Bug ever since someone attacked the palace here. Oh, I wonder who that was. I mean, it's not like I put him in the thumbnail or anything like that, or it's not like we just saw him talk right as we entered the world or anything like that. The magma is getting hotter and hotter. Yeah, he wants to make the volcano erupt. That's pretty obvious. And the bug's ivy is feeding off the heat, growing out of control, getting scragglier and scragglier. Yep, rest in peace, citizens. We're in serious danger. Yeah, the entire kingdom is at risk of just burning down at this point. That darn Bowser Jr. must be causing more trouble. I just said that. I bet the royal seat is inside the palace with them. How convenient. So that's pretty obvious. That's why we're here. Well, the second reason as to why we're here. Please take back our palace, Prince, and save Deep Magma Bog. Got it, boss. And here's a Wonder Seed too. I hope it brings you good luck. Thank you. I'll definitely need that. It's a free Wonder Seed, free 0.01% completion added to my save file. I'll take it. It's something free, alright? Anyways. Oh boy, let's descend further into the mine. Just like we did last time, only without technical difficulties. And what better way to start it off than with a search party, item park. For whatever reason, I also forgot to mention that the previous world didn't have one of these, strange funny enough. Pretty odd. Anyways. Oh boy, search party. Find all the wonder tokens hidden in the plaza. If you can't find them on your own, look with a friend.
Oh, hi.
That won't be necessary, though, for better, definitely. Anyways, take these two. I'm saving Elephant for later. Oh boy. Never mind, I take back what I said. I'm actually gonna... You know what, I take back what I was about to say. Anyways. And I regret not using Elephant. But you know what? Pretty obvious stuff going on here. Yet again, the element that is patience. You can actually roll under these blocks. As shown, obviously. I actually regret not going with elements. I'd say one of the only occasions where you actually need to drill is when you get that point there. Or by parachute cap buffering, one of those works. Anyways, here your base, you're actually gonna use all of them either way. And good gosh, Elephant Toad. I cannot get over his pants. There's something about that. Good gosh. It honestly looks like a baby store. If I were a baby, a character from a baby's cartoon, if anything. Which is exactly how I could describe the situation right about now. Good gosh, what does this game turn into all of a sudden? I mean, I know it's meant for kids, sure, but this has gone too far. Too far. I think they crossed the line in kids now. Anyways. Flower coin thing. Cool. And now we only need one more. We need to kill some cheap sheep, since obviously genocide's the answer to our problems, so we're gonna do our thing here. But first, I'm gonna make sure to take these, since at the moment I don't want to bring elephants. Speaking of which, we actually didn't even use elephant at all in the previous world. Was the previous world that incomplete? Huh. But considering this game didn't even have a deadline for completion, which makes it even stranger. But I suppose they didn't they also didn't want to make it 50 hours of long gameplay, so both ways. But the King Boot cameo makes up for it though. I have seen a bit better though, but don't worry, I guarantee you that this world is actually a lot longer than the last world. It's a lot more of find secret exits which lead to more levels, and then beat their respective exits to lead to more levels. Wario Land 3, in other words. Anyways, badge challenge. Floating high jump the second. In other words, Luigi's jump. Or Luigi's signature move. Like that. When you jump, I always recommend you always hit R to always just spin in midair. It gives you additional control and slows down your fall, which might make it easier to navigate your way when it comes to grabbing certain collectibles. But anyways. It's like that. What did I tell you? That's good. That's definitely good advice. Anyways, let's not do that again, hopefully. As always, momentum is a critical factor when it comes to platforming, especially when it comes to jumping, and you definitely want to make sure you build as much speed as possible whenever you're playing a platform like Mario, at least.
Ready to ride?
Heck yeah, I am. Back up. Talking Flower Transit. The best kind of transit you'll find in video games. It's saying that, just pointing that out loud. Why not? I told you, the talking flowers are more than NPCs. They deserve equal rights as individuals. They need names. Anytime. Anyways. And now with that advertisement out of the way, goal post please, and thank you, and we'll be on our way as I yet again continue to make adjustments to my commentary and grammar and make sure it doesn't kill me again. Go again. To mention, we haven't even encountered a quote-unquote actual level so far. Probably because we went the opposite way. No thank you, I'll stick with cap parachute, and it does what high jump does, but better. Oh, I can't reach my horn because this boulder's blocking the way. Oh, don't worry, we got you covered. We'll feed you some coins, don't worry. I don't know, to mention pieces, but I'm so dried out right now, I'd probably hurt myself trying. Yeah, it's clearly getting too hot in here for you guys. Only had some flower coins. That would prove me up in no time. That's exactly what I just said. Take some 50. I have 949 more to spare. Oh, yes. I can feel my power blooming 10 times over. This is just what I needed. And now... and trauma. How dramatic. And anyways, path has been cleared. We'll be on our way right about now. Please and thank you. And the power's gone. I'm back to being all dried out. At least the boulder is kept out. I can probably get in touch with my friend now. Ew, so hot. I'd say right about now you should probably return to the service for better before you burn to death at least. You need some water, and we're conveniently right beside Petal Isles, and they have a lot of water. Anyways, Deep Magma Bug Observatory number 2. Been a minute since we encountered the last one. Anyways. More lore. Turns out, I'm amazed you've made it through all the ivy. Can you believe how super scraggly it's gotten? I mean, we only saw it spreading, but super scraggy. We really haven't come into contact with it, so it could go both ways. Actually, it's scraggy, all right. You can barely see through all that stuff, and it almost got lost. We were going in a straight line. I really don't think we had much of a choice there. The magma is normal. The ivy is scraggly. It's all very strange. I found something tangled up in the ivy, though. You can have it. Please, do something. Scraggly. That's the flower set. He really needs some help. And we got a Wonder Seed conveniently. You already know the drill. Every time you talk to an NPC in its own respective house, get a free Wonder Seed. That's just how it goes with Mario Wonder pattern. Anyways, if you get lost, that would be necessary. We're going a straight line. What are the Rumbus rules? Clever name. Now let's actually get into gameplay. I've been torturing you enough with dialogue and lore, so let's get into some action. Sort of like that. Anyways. Again. I had something going to us glowing. We don't need center badge. Why use center badge when you have the cap parachute badge? Work smarter, not harder. Just like that, 100% done the intended way, as usual, obviously. And obviously, this is where the game reveals to you that you need the boulders to knock these things down. You do. Bowling, am I right? Anyways. And as always, since they're drill, you can just destroy them by drilling into them. Drill is generally my favorite ability in the entire game. I know I said before, I mentioned this before, and I'll say it again. Bubble at first used to be my favorite ability because of how good it seemed, but now it's drill because it actually has a greater function than you think it has. Just like that. What did I tell you? What better way to have a drill than when you're mining? And Deep Magma Bug and Fungi Mines are a shining example of that. In fact, I loved it so much that. Oh yeah, don't worry. We'll be fine. Now, normally, if you didn't have the cap parachute, you would be stuck there and you'd miss a secret. But if you had it, then you could do this.
You're clever.
Thank you, kind sir. Work smarter, not harder, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. To make life easier. And just like that, we'll be on our way. Like that, wall jumps will work, ladies and gentlemen. And what did I tell you? What did I tell you? This game's so predictable. Secret exits already. Well, you know what that means. We're playing this game. We're playing this all again. This means we not only missed 1 flower coin, but 2 Wonder Seeds, which is obviously a fantastic start in a Mario game. But anyways, let's get right back into action, shall we? We discovered the secret exit on the right side, so it's all good, obviously. And there's another badge challenge over there, which we'll get into. Really, don't you worry. There's special blocks I can only seen by Kinopio. And I hear you, it's Toad, but I prefer Kinopio. It's my opinion. Don't judge me. After my trip to Japan, the name just stuck out to me a lot more than Toad because it makes a lot more sense in my opinion. I mentioned this before yet again, and I'll say it again. Kinoko's a Japanese word for mushroom, and Kinopio just sounds a lot more like it, so therefore it makes a lot more sense than if you were to compare a mushroom with a toad. Just fair to say that. It really doesn't make a lot of sense in English. And yeah, poor Flower, the guy's really concerned for us. He really needs a break from all this. But I guess he doesn't have much of a choice in what he does for a living. Anyways, I'm gonna pick up the block. Thank you so much. Now you know where to find spare drills if you're missing out on them. Sad. Anyways, what you want to do here normally, if you're doing this the intended way, is just to basically get this guy to push these things open. Or how I like to call it, spin dash. Just like that. This is actually, never mind. You're meant to do the opposite of that. I was actually too slow to get this done, but you're actually getting supposed to get into a roll this way to actually break open the blocks, but for whatever reason thought it was the other way around. Normally you'd be stuck here, but if you have drill, you're fine. Again, work smarter, not harder. That's why you want to spare some drills, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that good of an ability. And I forgot to jump. Excellent. I committed suicide for no reason. Well, I guess I'm not getting a drill this time, but a mushroom. And that's what happens if you let the Spinies just do their thing and you don't kill them. Now it means I was about to say, which now means I have to be a lot more cautious, and now I'm a lot more likely to take damage. But anyways, just for curiosity's sake, that's how you're normally meant to do it, for those of you still raising your hands up. But anyways, dominoes. This level in a nutshell. Like that. And yet again, back with the Mario 3 references. Normally, if you had Drill, you'd be able to just break it by jumping into him, but since we don't, that's what we do, and just like that, chaos unfolds once again. And good gosh, just look at this. A new abomination has been born today. We first had the elephant toad, and now just this. I'm gonna say, Kinopio's transformation in this game looks absolutely so adorable. Looks pretty adorable, if you ask me. Oh, you bet I will. Spin dash, alright. Anyways, this is the one exception as to when you shouldn't take your time, since the whole point of this is to get to the end. Here's a good thing I played Sonic, and I dare to say his name in a Mario game. Don't question it. Anyways, just like that. I said this couldn't feel any more than like a Sonic level. There you have it. And I just finished playing a Sonic game a few days earlier. Just like that. Spin dash, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly the best move there is. And clearly the audience is pumped up, alright? It's good. The damage has been repaired. We're fine. Anyways. If only I had Drill. You know what? If you could either do this by having Drill or by yet again, you guessed it and you read my mind, cap parachuter by bouncing off an enemy, but use the badge. It's the best one in the game, and it's probably the only one you're probably gonna bother to use. It makes platforming a lot easier, since the other badges are kinda just there. Not gonna lie. Speaking of badges, boosting spin jump a second. Oh, how convenient. We got that badge about an hour ago. Anyways, you know the drill by this point. Here we go again. The drill. A mini double jump. Which is an ability that initially used to belong to Daisy. Only she had an actual double jump and not just a mini double jump. Thank you, kind sir. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Flowers really are just your main motivation to beat the game and save Flower Kingdom. Obviously, it's worth it. You have to preserve nature. Nice. That's Flower Point number 1. That's Flower Coin number 2, which initially you're meant to get by jumping and then... Actually, I might as well just show it off. By doing that. Now you know how to do things the intended way, and for whatever reason they put a checkpoint right beside it. Probably just in case if you mess that up, but just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Now this is the quality content you prep for. Thank you, kind sir, and that is the end of the level. Thank you very much, as if this game couldn't get any easier. What did I tell you? Total cakewalk. Do it next level, please. Go. And I'll gladly take my reward. Back to platforming we go. Nice. If anything, to give you all a spoiler and a heads up, this world is a lot more about badge challenges than levels themselves. No, but I would likely to wear a badge that I like to call the Cap Parachute badge, which is the badge you should have on at all times, regardless of the circumstances. Anyways. Oh, Rogues in the Ruins. We're still playing as Kinopio, by the way, speaking of which. Since I said I would play as him for the next 2 worlds. Initially, I was planning to play as Odette for this world, but... I changed my mind. It felt really awkward that Toad, out of all the characters, just got the shortest world and would instantly just give another character the spotlight. Similar to what happened to Peach, so... To keep things fair. Besides, I like Blue. I like Kino. I like Blue Kino. He's basically when 30D World first came out, he's basically the only character who I actually wanted to play as. And he still is. But for the sake of variety, I use Mario, Luigi, and all the other Mario cast, of course. Anyways, gimmick. Box out of here when you look at them. That's all you have to know. And obviously, exploration, which is the most important part, obviously. And drum roll, please. Thank you. And also point out how every character has their own respective jump sound effect. Pretty cute. In case you couldn't notice, if you listen carefully. Anyways, as always, Buzzy Beetles are immune to lava. just like in Mario Maker, and swim. However, they're still not safe from our good old buddy of pal, suffocation. Anyways. Look at that. Fine. And just like that, I got my refund back. This is the power pipe I've been just about looking for, thing. Machan will be on our way. Whatever this contraption is supposed to be. Platform, not right? Anyways. As always, touch the flowers. They're guaranteed to give you something. And they're usually guaranteed to give you a collectible. And you need to 100% the game. Like that. What did I tell you? Well, don't believe me? Go watch my previous stream. Right before the crash of 1983. That rhymed. Anyways. And there's something over there. What did I tell you? Exploration. I'll never get tired of assaulting you with this. That's convenient. Anyways. Normally, you're just meant to scare him, or you could just do that. Actually, that's a lie. You need drill for that one, actually. Now that I think about it. So do be sure to save up some drills. Not take damage, of course. And hey, just in time. Wonder effect. What a bonus to come out of this. And hey. I don't think this was in the trailer, but I also like to give this a shout out. So, or to point, I'm sorry, point this feature out. We got them all, we're fine. Making sure I have everything, which is why you always want to pause. Basically one of these levels where you change perspective, and instead you're running on walls. That's definitely how physics work in Mario, according to Mario logic. It's pretty straightforward stuff. Not today. Look when he's about to charge into. Oh. Suffocation. It truly is a neutral killing machine, alright?
Hi again.
Hello to you too, kind sir. Hello to you too. Even he knows what it's like. What it's like when suddenly something just goes wrong.
How did you?
Man, poor guy. He's just stuck in the other side of the wall. These flowers just need a break from their daily jobs. Poor guys. Poor guys. But hey, on the bright side, at least we freed another fellow civilian from their home. Anyways, next level, please. Now that we've cleared that one, what abomination lies ahead? Oh boy, here we go again. And as always, I mentioned this before and I'll mention it again. Make sure you 100% something. Always check for the flower stem. That's how you'll know you completed something 100%. Just like that. It makes even try the levels a lot easier. But anyways, let's go this way first. Attract coins. Ooh, another badge from the trailer. Gather coins with the coin magnet badge. Get one here at the Poplin shop where we sell everything. Now that sounds just like Wario to me. Why we're gonna buy it, apart from the sake of 100%ing things, and I'll add another wonder seed to my collection of antidotes. Thank you very much, and I'll just about be on my way. Thank you. Oh boy. I haven't even read a single sign through my entire playthrough of this game. Hold, turn, burn. That also rhymes. Nice. Anyways. What abomination lies within? And I hit my microphone. Excellent. So I'm like get muted. Beautiful, beautiful. You know what, I might as well just go with this. It used to be my favorite power-up at one point.
Hey, what you doing in a place like this?
Oh, don't worry, kind sir. I'm just here to make up for my incident I had last time around. Thank you. I appreciate the enthusiasm, and that's how they're actually meant to do it. So as always, feel free to do it your own way, depending on which badge setup you have, which in my case would be the Cat Parachute badge, aka in my opinion the best badge in the entire game, and also the first one you ever unlock. Anyways. Oh, that's when you. Now that's how you do it. I was about to say I could have just used drill, but
Careful, you don't burn out.
could go both ways. Don't you worry, kind sir. I won't.
Careful, you don't burn out.
Oh, normally you're meant to get up here with bubble, but if you have drill on you, then good for you, since you unlock a secret. Just like that. Oh, that's why you want to keep one in your inventory, ladies and gentlemen. But you want to keep one in. Anyways, platforming city. And this time I'm taking the safe route. In the ceiling like this. Anyways. Exactly. Even the flowers get it. No pressure whatsoever. Like, boys and girls. Not even like you get hit. Now, that would just be silly. That was definitely worth it. I sacrificed my best ability just for a coin. And the best part is it wasn't a flower coin. Well, it was, but not a big one. Like the ones you're normally looking for. Nice. Patience. Nothing over here. And I still have one more coin. You can always pause to check, and I'll never get tired of saying that's good advice. In case you haven't been paying attention to what you've been doing for the past 50 hours of game for yourself. Thank you, kind sir, and that just about wraps up the flower coins. Glad we didn't need drill. That would have been pretty convenient. But anyways. Hey, what did you know? Goomba. Just like that. No, that's what I call a work of art, ladies and gentlemen. And hey, this Goomba right there. Nothing can go wrong, right? Anyways, and just like that, you have gained invulnerability ourselves, and we have learned the way of the talking flower. By that I mean by becoming invincible and unkillable. Just like that. He knew that Bowser wasn't the only one who had immunity to lava. Now the Mario cast also has immunity to lava. After touching a Wonder Flower, of course. Anyways, more Mario logic out of the way. Let's do that. Basically, this Wonder Effect. If I could just define this Wonder Effect is picture having a star, but better. Just a star, but better. Stars don't let you touch lava, obviously. Lava's instant kill. But meanwhile, this effect does. I guess it's just the power of the Wonder Flowers. They're canonically a lot more powerful than Superstar power-up. Which the Mario movie really made it look like it was the most powerful one. Broken one. Nice. That's how you miss a collectible. Anyways, we only haven't gone this way. We're invincible. I just gotta play some more patient game. Pretty difficult time, and just like that, the room has been lit up already, and just like that, another antidote to add to my collection for the 1 millionth time. Anyways, thank you very much. Haha, indeed, and I'll just be on my way with every other collectible. And yeah, this game was freaking out. Rest in peace, buddy. You'll be missed. The way of the life cycle of the Goomba just instantly gets stomped, and you can't jump or run really quickly. It's pretty odd since in the Paper Mario games, Goombas can actually jump pretty high when using their head bonk, which is pretty odd. Thank you, kind sir. Anyways, trying to make the situation look a lot more favorable to us. We just need to reach the goal. That's all we need to do. Fine. Normally, you're just meant to get inside the thing and then ground pound, or you could just be patient and wait it all out here. Like that. Work smarter, not harder. Don't lose power-ups, kids. They're definitely helpful. Now, don't ask why. Anyways. Patience, please and thank you, and just like that, I'll be on my way, kind sir. You may obviously didn't miss anything. Floor's clear. 10 out of 10. Full turn burn for you, ladies and gentlemen. Next level. Please and thank you. Whatever it has to offer. And now convenience, another observatory. Deep Magma Bog Observatory number 4. You skipped number 3. Darn it. I think, or at least I think so. I really haven't been paying attention to, really been keeping track of these. I assume. I've been keeping a close eye on the Magma around here, and I've got bad news. It's been rising. Please stay back to the house before things get much worse. Here, this Wonder Seat should help. In other words,
We entrust it to you.
yes, just like he said it. They all entrust us with their Wonder Seats, and they all just tell us that the situation needs to be really taken care of because it has something to do with the lava, and with the vines, of course. I forgot they were called. Anyways, I'll take my free water seed, though. And I'll be on my way, kind sir. So drain. Oh, convenient. Let's pay up. I'll shortcut. I want to smash pieces and clear the way from my friends, but it's so hot here that I just feel drained. You could always just go back to Petal Isles, get some water, and you'll be good to go. Don't. But obviously, since that's not an option here, we just have to pay off. Microtransactions. Good gosh. I'm in full bloom with this one. Power no boulder can send my way. Bruh. Do your thing. Thank you much. Mining. Yay, this shortcut connects to the palace. Please go ahead and use it. Thank you. That's not my personal interest right now, and we currently can't go further left unless we break another boulder, which you clearly see. There, it's just being blocked by vines. Anyways, nothing else to do here, so we might as well go here. And hey, what did you know? Grappling Vine the second, another badge we got last time. Remember when I mentioned how this world was, for the most part, just badge challenges? There you have it. Anyways, badge challenge. Well, admit we know what to do. Oh, this requires too much. Go for it, I will, kind sir. I missed something. Don't ask how I know. I definitely haven't. I definitely haven't made a practice or anything like that. Don't you worry. Oh. That too already. Start, ladies and gentlemen. Start indeed. Fine, sir. Anyways. And you want to drop down now. Just like that. Easier done than said. Easier done than said. I was about to say, easier done than said, ladies and gentlemen. And commentary as always instantly gets killed. Nice. Just like that. One miss input. One miss input indeed. This is a lot easier than it looks, trust me. Don't let my footage mislead you. Trust me. Don't ask how I know. Just like that. What did I tell you? But timing, precision, and of course, patience. The way of life. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, do take my advice about what I said about my precision, patience, and timing. Just like that. Work well together. Anyways, next level, please. You. What abomination awaits ahead? By that I mean, let's just go back to the previous floor, or the upper floor, I should say. Anyways, you can't do anything right here, and that's convenient. A port bridge. We've encountered just about every obstacle you have to pay up a problem to fix. How convenient. It's a reason as to why this is the final world before Bowser. Review. Anyways, it's port bridge. I'd like to head to the other side, but the heat from all the magma made the bridge collapse. I mean, you could have just made it out of obsidian, and it probably wouldn't have broken, or it probably used a bolt or something. It really doesn't make sense to build a bridge right above lava, especially when it's made out of wood, so it's just gonna burn down. I mean, what do you think was gonna happen? Anyways, normally I could have fixed that in no time, but the heat is too much. I feel like my fixing skills have evaporated. Yeah, but have you been starting to notice a pattern here? They all basically say just practically the same thing, only with different situations. Yeah, we've had 2 boulder encounters and now a bridge encounter. There we go. I'm blooming and ready to work. There's no gap and bridge. Just give me a hot second here. Lever. How? Don't make it out of wood this time. And he made it out of wood. Of course he did. Alright, I'd say this bridge is even sturdier than it was before. Just make sure the wood doesn't catch on fire, or else I think you're gonna need about 1,000 coins or so. And look who's back. Is it really that time of the day again? This is the second time already in one day. That's convenient. Anyways. Oh boy. Airship. Does this ever get old? Well, you know the drill. Auto-schooler, board the airship, and, of course, patience. Again, send this ship burning, alright? I mean it. Go. Deep magma bug, flying battleship. Battleship here. Anyway, press R if you want to change badges. Same dialogue, anyways. So the situation has certainly gotten intense, I will say that. Anyways, bubble. Never before have I seen the game make you use bubbles so much than keep that bug, even if it doesn't really go a whole lot here. And hey, remember when I said how you weren't probably gonna see McDubus ever again? Well, I lied, and I at the same time foreshadowed an event that would eventually come to take place. Now they can fly. Mario Maker 2 now, and I mean it. Since this game's level design was influenced from Mario Maker 2, for those of you who don't know, and Nintendo actually took the creativity of other people's levels and basically just applied it to make something new. Nice. But it's good to see that just like Sega, Nintendo has now learned to respect their fans. That I do like a lot. Anyways, don't worry, it's fine. Just need to do that. Or you know what? Since my Joy-Con is starting to catch the virus that is drifting. Suicide it is, as usual. Well, it sure is a good thing you haven't reached the checkpoint, or else I would have probably had to go grab that again. Because usually that's how things work with checkpoints. If you miss a collectible and immediately touch a checkpoint and you die afterwards, you have to grab that again. Funny enough. Anyways. Every time you pull a switch, the autoscroller level temporarily stops on track. Pretty self-explanatory, but still theory I pointed out in case you didn't notice. Anyways, just avoid the burners. I've definitely gotten an upgrade in this game. And can I just be the first to point out how the airship theme in Mario Wonder uses the Doom Ship theme from Mario 1 and Mario Maker 2? Or I'm sorry, the airship theme from in the Mario 1 style from Mario Maker 2. Just thought I figured point that out, since it is a really good theme. I like it a lot. I like it a lot of it. But anyways, back to context. What I just said there, back there is the actual intended way how you're supposed to get the flower coin if your Joy-Cons are feeling, if your Nintendo Switch controllers were feeling generous with you today. And yeah, you already know what's coming up. It's that time of the day again. Let's see what Koopa has to say for himself, or Bowser, however you want to call him. Depends where you live, obviously. Japan, it's Koopa, but outside of Japan, Bowser. Anyways, down, and I'm gonna grab that. Thank you very much. Just make sure you don't press the switch. It's tempting, but be patient. Impatience will get you nowhere. Don't ask how I know. Anyways. God. And only this time he fires a lot more often than normal. By that I mean just about immediately after he locks onto you. It's like that. Anyways. Asian game. He's really trying to make it sound, but unfortunately for him, that didn't happen. Bye-bye, Bowser. Koopa. Just about your final chance you got to kill us. And anyways, know the drill. Standard Mario vs. Bowser, Super Mario Bros. Mario vs. Bowser battle, where you have to get to a certain part of the level, press a switch, and then go from there. Anyways, normally you're meant to be patient and yet again press the switches, or I was about to say, or you could just platform like I do. Or you could just use the platform. Okay, never mind. Don't listen to what I said. I was about to say you could either just be patient and then just go with the switches by pulling them and making sure you don't get hit by Makubas, or you could just platform, which is a good tip. Anyways, makes us a lot more fitting is the fact that we have. Oh, I was about to say, the fact that we just happen to have a power that lets us do just that. Anyways, I'm doing you here, obviously. What did I tell you? It's a lot better if you do that. Just timing, that's all. Work smarter, not hard, ladies and gentlemen. What did I tell you? This game's a cakewalk. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Anyways, with Bowser's newest invention strapped in with his smithy factory from RPG burned down, that's just about our last salute to its final battleship. Out of here. cutscene makes it seem like it was about to head for lava, but apparently physics takes over and that didn't happen. It's just gonna stay in the border and just slowly catch on fire, like Anakin. I'll stop referencing Star Wars, I'm sorry, it's tempting. Anyways. Hot, hot, hot. Pretty fitting title, we are in a volcano after all. There was first a desert that was hot, and now a volcano that's overheating. Popcorn, new enemy. That's creative. They started as seats as they usually do, and eventually they yet again, you know, obviously, and heated, of course. For a sec, I generally thought I was gonna lose my power there after getting it. That would have just been just about a reset right there. Anyways, the drill was this mansion in one of water plants. What this one has to say. What did I tell you? Preserve nature, kids. Preserve nature. Ecosystem is important. Ecosystem is important indeed. It's worth getting the one up. Anyways. Pretty always said in this level, you're also meant to use elephant at some point. Not really use a crunk. Pop. Now we make our move. Patient. Beautiful kid.
This place might be the end of me.
Don't worry, we got you covered. Saving nature.
Water with me?
Heck yeah, MP. Or they're not dying on my watch. I can guarantee you that. Not on my watch. Nice try. We're maintaining the talking flowers kinds. They're not going extinct. Obviously. Anyways. Surely do with elephant right about now. With elephant mode, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Just I don't get hit the second I get the power up. Look at that, what did I tell you? This game's so predictable. Anyways. In the pipe we go. What abomination awaits us within? Well, let's find out. Watering plant as usual. Say that I was gonna type. Would have been funny though. Super real, right? Anyways, Starman. A few minutes ago, we just came out a level that gave us complete invincibility to everything, including lava, except suffocation, of course. But that was nothing to worry about, since there was no suffocation in that level. It's nothing in there. There's something in there. In this base, though. Anyways. Avoid the popcorn, I forgot, or whatever those enemies are called. I just call them that since that's what they resemble. They're popcorn. And yeah, this is how the laws of physics work. You can avoid getting burned. You can definitely just stand on top of a vase, even though they're made out of clay. That's definitely how physics work, all right. Anyways, it's like that. Wonder effect. And just let it go again. Initially, to figure this out, you're meant to talk to a flower up here, or further backwards level, since he's gonna tell you that. Basically, what he says something like this. He says he just wishes it would rain around the volcano, which obviously would seem out of the ordinary, and of course that's exactly what happens, since that's what Mario logic works. And of course, this does feel amazing for preserving plants, and this definitely doesn't deny the laws of physics or logic or anything like that. No. It's this guy. This is the flower you need to talk to. Of course you do. You live to fight another day. No, I'm sorry. You live to talk another day. Yes. It would surely make good. They would actually make good YouTubers. Now that I think about it. Not a commentary. Entertainers. TV show. Good gosh. Anyways. See what he has to say now after the wonder effect took place. The one time where a poor innocent flower doesn't suffer for once. Heck yeah, you will. Don't you worry, sir. Anyways. For curiosity's sake. Investigating as usual. Also at the point where since it just literally rained, everything's well down. That, and of course, back to Exploration City we go. Red semi, right? Anyways. Oh, look at this. For obvious reasons. Don't ask why. fan out of here. And wouldn't you know, a door appears. Well, I'll just tell myself to go right in. When you come this way, then let me be the first to give you a good pat on the back for successfully finding the... Wait for it. Assuming I don't get killed, of course. For successfully finding the secret exit. I know, right? Good job. Just like that. Now we're out of water, even if the game offered us an infinite supply just before. And that's the level, it is done just like that. Congratulations. What do you know? To point out the obvious, this level had a secret exit, and you know what that means? We're gonna play this thing again. Nice. Well, as one might say, here we go again. And what did you know? Observatory number 5, I believe, or number 4. I think we skipped. I think we skipped one, but it could go both ways. Again, I basically just lost track. This could be either number 5 or number 4. Anyways, we're just gonna speedrun our way to the end level, and we miss a coin, as if timing couldn't get any better. Nice. Here. And obviously we're gonna cool stuff down. First. Thankfully, don't need any more power-ups for now. And now we do. Anyways. I was initially trying to hit the flower with that, but my plan failed. Dang it. Oh, convenient. Red elephant back. Is that a surprise? Patience, as always. Gotta be quick with this part. So the elephant, your weight certainly applies to you, right? Run slower, you're a lot stronger, and you can't jump as high. Take notes. Take notes indeed. But anyways, with the level of basically completed 100%, we're just about good to go. To basically hear the same dialogue again from another NPC and get us a free 0.0.1 percentage completion added to our save file because by the use of 1 Wonder Seed. Anyways, I was right, this was number 3. What did I tell you? And also point out how every comet, depending on which comet observatory, not comet observatory, this is Mars Galaxy, how every observatory has a set amount, how every observatory has a set amount of water cans depending on which one it was. The first one had 1, the second one had 2, the third one has 3, and now etc. it goes. I had a burning desire to take back the palace all by myself, but things are too hot for me to handle. Yeah, clearly we just saw a lot of cooking just right outside your house by then. It's a situation surely a lot more serious than you think. It is so dangerous out there, I don't know how you do it. Oh, I managed to get my hands on this though. You should take it, Prince.
I believe in you.
Thank you, kind sir. You're once again further motivating me to finish this in record time. As usual. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Just more small talk with an NPC. Anyways. And by small talk I mean literally small talk. Anyways. Right time. Hot rocks. How convenient. The last level I think was called hot. One level was called hot. Adjectives. Anyways. The break time level and the goal of this level is to, I'm just gonna spoil it since why not. Basically have to put out all the fires. What do you have to do? Yeah. You have to cool everything down in other words. Oh, don't worry, got you covered. And but game said otherwise. There you go. I have more ammunition. That is what now. Got you covered. Yeah, what did I tell you? Indeed. I'd say that's probably an underestimate. An understatement. But it goes both ways. Anyways, before I nap our precious collectible, bet it is. We pulled everything down, and thus, problem solved. It has been reduced by 0.10 degrees or so. Negative 0.10 degrees. Excellent. It's something. It's more than 0. Anyways. Down the volcano we descend. Oh boy, have things truly gone pretty? Maybe right through the Magma tube. Anyways, spikes, and I mean the enemy, not actual spikes. They're weird. Anyways. Oh yeah, heck yeah, more talking flower transit. Oh, it's always good to trust one of these around. Hey, another new enemy, fire spikes. Instead of throwing spike balls, they throw, no, fireballs. But nothing out of the ordinary. And you'll say, I just make sure you hit the flower, you hit the wonder flower, and not the talking flower. For the reasons like this, and yep, either way, don't worry. If you hit the wonder flower, you'll free him either way. But if you only hit the talking flower, you only free him and not the wonder flower. So, hit the wonder flower, and good gosh. This man needs some help, please. So when will it be enough? That's just the $1 million question. He's clearly suffered enough, and I'm sure it's a good thing he's invincible, since by now he'd probably be less than a burned bush by now. Or I'm sorry, less than a dead bush. Oh, poor guy. But don't worry, we'll put an end to his suffering, as that is a wonder seed into our bank account. Thank you very much. You indeed. Couldn't have said it better. Anyways. Again. Well, thankfully the timing of the block is very generous when the wonder flower, the block and chain. I was about to say the block and chain. The timing for the block and chain and the wonder flower is very generous, so don't feel too pressured. It's all in your head, and the majority of the difficulty just comes in your head. Again, trust me. This game is one of the easiest games I legitimately touch. Anyways, with another fact out of the way, or fact regarding my history as a gamer, to put it like that. Onwards we go. Oh, rest in peace, elephants. Good. Anyways, and now you guessed it, back to playing the patient game. Whatever the heck this is. Anyways. And I missed. Thank you. That solves my problem. You don't know by how you have no idea by how much that solves my problem. And that's why you don't want to use elephant. I forgot to also point that out. Plus, since I'm technically trying to teach by example here, I'd say it's pretty self-explanatory as to why you don't want to use elephant there. But games wants you to use elephants either way. Enough. Anyways, ducking. Might as well have something to do while you wait. Anyways. Don't jump. Don't ask why. Anyways. Going back to what I said before about using elephant, the reason as to why you don't want to use it is pretty self-explanatory. Your hitbox is too big, and it's gonna be a pretty tight window to get through. And just like that, I got a star, and it instantly evaporated. Since it wasn't a wonder flower, obviously. Anyways, we're gonna temporarily play the patient game. Actually, never mind, just do that. Work smarter, not harder, kids. Thank you, kind sir. If you fail, he just as well then, since he's just gonna be upset you died. Poor guy. These flowers, fucking flowers really do care about your status, health status at least. Nice. And that is another citizen saved from captivity. Don't fall. Nicely done, ladies. Nicely done indeed. Anyways. I'll be on my way right about now, please. Oh boy. And here we go, Dragon Boneyard. Or you know what's coming up, and I definitely didn't spoil this in the thumbnail or anything like that. Don't you worry. No, no, no.
Yikes. Watch your step.
Anyways, Fractale. No, I'm just kidding. This isn't Super Paper Mario. Don't worry. I forgot the other dragon from Mario. I was about to reference the dragon from Mario Galaxy, but I forgot what his name. What he was called. I forgot his name. Don't kill me, please. I beg you. I'm trying my best here to make reasonable references, but I haven't played Mario Galaxy in a long time. Please forgive me. Anyways, as always, secrets. You're normally meant to bounce off one of those birds so I can get on top here, or you could do it my way and just do that. What did I tell you? Harder, not harder. Now that I think about it, those birds actually remind me of the ones from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Specifically, like the one birds that were meant to represent the enemy birds from the American Mario Bros. 2. Pretty interesting. Anyways, Walker can only be seen by Kinopio. Good to know. But do take note that just about every character controls exactly the same. And Kinopio and blue Kinopio and yellow Kinopio can see the same amount of logs. Thought I'd point out the obvious. Okay. Anyways, making sure you want to pause often to make sure you haven't missed anything. That way you know whether or not to backtrack or not. It's good advice. Good advice. Missing one more flower coin. Last I checked. Nice. For a second, I thought I was gonna die there. Oh, patience, my good old buddy, my old friend. Or these soggy flowers. At this point, it's not even a joke. They need support. And yeah, speaking of which, how convenient. I predict the future. Just what I was looking for. As we get again right around this fossil of a dragon, an extinct species, just like the dinosaurs. Apparently, this is Jurassic Park now, I guess. Oddly enough. Anyways. And it comes to a sudden stop. It makes it seem like you can control whether or not it's gonna go left or right by simply rotating it, but in actuality, it just moves by itself, believe it or not. Anyways. As always, listen to the flowers, and it's pretty obvious as to what you need to do. What did I tell you? And just like the Jurassic Park logic, extinct species come back to life.
What?
Just like that. And flowers are happy. Listen to the NPCs, they're more than what you think they are, trust me. And just like that, we obviously clear the level by avoiding the flag post and by leaving the citizen there cry. Dark. Anyways, don't worry, he'll be fine though, as we are clearly enjoying life with this extinct species. The last of that one dragon from Mario Galaxy 2's kind, that Bowser Jr. then basically enslaved and took as a pet. Good gosh, this really just logic just gets started. Indeed it is. So we yet again continue to talk about more Mario lore while we're at it. Just loves doing somersaults in the air. Wouldn't blame him though, he's really just trying to enjoy the feeling of what it's like to live. I wouldn't blame him. Really, he really does deserve it. Anyways. Yeah, just make sure in the process of having fun you don't kill yourself. And just like that, does this moment sound familiar? Hey, this is the exact screenshot from the thumbnail. How convenient. Convenience strikes back. Convenience strikes back indeed. And just like that, we're all good to go for the goal. Now, I'll be on my way, please. You. Validity too, sir. And with that, that is another talking flower, please, ladies and gentlemen. As everyone clearly began enjoying life again, and to top it all off, another citizen was freed from captivity. No more quarantine on my watch. No, thank you. That expired long ago, and we don't talk about that. And just like that, we're out of here. Nicely done. Still can't get over the fact that Toad uses a cat to just fly down as a parachute. Glad he's not using his actual mushroom head, though. I thought it was only something that we picked up, and that's not an actual fact. It would have gotten a lot darker. And hey, speaking of which, 25. We have 25. That's convenient. Well, let's open this bad boy up. We clearly have more than enough to open the castle. Open the castle gate, at least. I believe by the end of this, assuming you got assuming you completed this 100%, assuming you got all the wonder seeds, you should have 29 by the end of the world. Just to give you a heads up. That way, you know when to stop looking. Work smarter, not harder. And hey, jet run. In other words, supersonic speed. And you have a short range of if you end up running off an edge. Just follow the dots. Connect the dots, ladies and gentlemen. Connect the dots indeed. Follow instructions. Anyways. Having a hard time making my mind up of where I want to go. Now I don't. Anyways. There we go. Supersonic speed as if this were Sonic CD. And I'm glad to be making Sonic references again. Even if I dare it in a Mario game. Anyways. Oh, as I was saying, just make sure not to get too carried away by the absolute speed of the badge. Since if you go into that pipe, that's the point of no return, and you immediately miss a coin. You don't want that, do you? You definitely wouldn't want that to happen. That's gonna come into play right about now. What did I tell you? I make videos for a reason or two, for entertainment and for obviously guidance with video games. Just like that. This is why this is intended to call this a quote-unquote both playthrough and a walkthrough, however you want to put it. Only from my POV. Nice. Looks like you mastered that badge. Do you want me to wear it? No, thank you. Good gosh, was that a sudden moment of silence? Anyways, no thank you. Invisibility the second. Game's really just making us complete all the extra badge challenges while we're at it. Except the cap parachute, since that one didn't even require anymore because it was too OP. Anyways, disappear from sight. Mario Odyssey, and just that, you can't see each other. Can't see anymore. Aside from particles, which is why they put clouds for your own guidance. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, but this is pretty easy still. If anything, this level is just a lot more to teach you how to... just to teach you to get used to just be invisible. And not be seen by yourself. So that's how the invisibility badge goes. Enemies can't see you, but you also can't see yourself. But as good as it is, it's also somewhat good and bad, one could say. Since I mean, there's not really a good situation where you'd want to use it. Sure, apart from avoiding that one enemy you don't like, but I'd say it's just about it, personally. Anyway, told you, Gemu, take a cloud, which now looks like just a cloud just with free will now, and not just enslaved by some random turtle. We're really getting to Mario lore for now, are we? And by Jigemu, I meant Lakitu. I just prefer Jigemu better. But that has something to do with fishing, and fishing better describes Lakitu's personality. Jigemu, I'm sorry, his personality. Either way, say what you will, I prefer the Japanese names or the English names, in my opinion. They just stand out to me a lot more and make somewhat a bit more sense. Anyways, no thank you. Anyways, Spring Feet the second, a convenience. A few moments earlier, we just did the high jump one. Now we're just getting to jumping again. It's the Mario Bros for a reason or two, and what makes this all the more It makes us all the weird that we're using Toad, which would normally have the worst jump out of any other character in a Mario game. Just having the best jump out of any other character in a Mario game. Initially, if characters control differently than they control differently in this game, then Toad would obviously just be the fastest and have the worst jump, but on the other hand have the most strength, and then Mario would obviously like to be the most balanced character, and then so on. Peach would have her floating abilities, Daisy would double jump. And Luigi would obviously just have his high jump. That's what best describes his personality, since he's tall, of course, and athletic in his own way. because of its own physical advantages, obviously. Anyways. Timing. Oh, yes. And as I mentioned before, in this game, every character, apart from the Yoshis and Nabbit, control exactly the same, so pick your preference. In my case, it's Kinopio, but let me know which ones you like the most in. However, don't worry, for those of you who are begging me to beat the game as a different character, I might actually consider doing so, either as probably Peach or Mario. Peach because she's the character I use the least in the entire adventure, and Mario because, well, for the sake of, you know, protagonist versus antagonist, final conversation, etc. What I also want to do as Peach is because if you... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to save for later. I might go as Peach, though, because I used her the least. But let's just say, if you beat the game as Peach, there's a little dialogue right before the final boss. Don't ask how I know. Anyways, the Magma Box Special, Solar Roller. I mean, couldn't be any better. You basically harness the powers of the boulder mushroom from Mario Galaxy and become one with the boulders themselves, and harness the power of Spin Dash. Nice. And just let it go again. And I just point out how Toad's boulder only has polka dots and just a dots and a smile. And I know what you're thinking. First you draw a circle, and then you dot the eyes, a break, smile, and then it's Kirby, I'm sorry. What was I saying there? Anyways, don't worry if you're not out of time. Just make sure you land on the one block. You know what I'm talking about. Just forgetting names. Look at that. No pressure, ladies and gentlemen. No pressure in whatsoever, I meant to say. This is the rest of the video now. Just be doing this now. And for this part, just go fast. Don't worry. Don't hesitate. Just, or else that'll happen. That's what happens when you hesitate. Don't slow down. Keep going.
Good luck.
Now you know, and now you're at least hopefully guaranteed to not make a mistake. Got them all. Just making sure. It's so good to double check. Either way. And as always, flowers are here to motivate. Flowers are here to motivate you. As usual. Quite the audience to have if I do say so myself. Anyways. Just like you guys, of course. It's... And back to the platform as usual. Sonic the Hedgehog now. I dare to say. Or I dare to say I... Ta-da! Thank you, I appreciate the applause, thank you very much. No, I'm just kidding. And just like that, that's the end level, and as always, to top it all off with the greatest batch in history, in my personal opinion. Done and done, ladies and gentlemen. Easier done than said. What did I tell you? The easiest game of all time. Next level, please and thank you. What abomination awaits ahead. If this second would have leached off the previous one, then it probably would have been a 3-hour-long video. Not gonna lie. But just with that out of the way. Just about good to go for the special level. That's remarkable. Anyways. Back to World 6 we go, since we're still not done with that world. No, don't you worry. We got you covered. We're saving the special world for the next live stream when we get to Bowser, of course, and when we beat the game. That's a fun little bonus. That way things are a lot more organized and you don't have to just navigate your way through a seemingly endless library of stuff. Of content, I meant to say. Anyways, Cave Arena, Magma Flare Up, and we're about to encounter another pop-up we got to pay up to, you know. Anyways, for this one, I recommend, as usual, defeat enemies before time expires, etc. For this one, I recommend going with Bubble. It's gonna help you a lot, especially since because you're encountering very specific enemies. obviously not limited to popcorn. It's like that. And the reason as to why you wanna use bubble is because if you would have gone with fire flower, you wouldn't be able to kill them. They're immune to fire. And sure, you could have summoned them, but it could have taken too long. I guess elephant would have also been a good choice, but I just prefer bubble. I mean, I might as well just give the ability some more attention while I'm at it. And I really did just put them to my position. Okay. Really easy to manipulate their movement. This is probably like one of the most, if not the most infamous enemy, most miscellaneous enemy in the entire game. We only seen him in one level, and we haven't seen him since, and that was way back in the last video. Right, moments before disaster, at least. Anyways, God Bowser using some fireworks. That should motivate him to stop now. Anyways, before I do anything else, though, do that. Play that. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year. Anyways, it's still 2020. But New Year's Eve is approaching. Don't you worry, sir. I get him. Thank you, it did. What did I tell you? Work smarter, not hard, ladies and gentlemen. For this one, just make sure you beat under 90 seconds. If you beat under 90 seconds, then you're fine. Don't worry. Oh yeah, and these spikes can also put out your bubbles, fun fact. In case you couldn't notice. Couldn't tell. Anyways. Deactivate the flowers for now, which I'm definitely gonna regret later. But hey, that was probably better. And yep, that's a reset. I took too long. That was definitely the prawn plant segment. That's for sure. It's hard to say. It's hard to point out the most major time loss out of all of them. Anyways, go again. Square one, ladies and gentlemen. Square one indeed. First floor. Popcorn floor. Got him. And hey, 3 seconds faster. We're making progress. Don't worry. Don't you worry, young man. This floor. That's a lie. I feel like this floor we also lost a lot of time because that happened. Anyways. We really have to get lucky with these guys. Because what they notice and what they decide to home into. Have 3 to go. Good gosh. Get over here. Thank you very much, and I'll be on my way right about now, please. Thank you. And we're out of here. And for insurance, I'm just gonna pull this out. That way, just get an extra hitbox, so I don't instantly die to a prawn plant. Anyways. Thank you. Right, indeed. Anyways, patient. Nice. What did I tell you? About 6 seconds faster than last time. Good start, good start. Good start indeed. Now we just have to keep it together with the spike floor. Anyways. Patience as usual. Patience as we're gonna take down force, and that's one major oof is gonna just end us, obviously. 3 seconds. What did I tell you? I told you that 3 second difference from floor number 1 lead. I lied, it was actually 100. What was I saying? I got confused. Not to mention my practice run, I initially thought the same thing. Same thought came to my mind, and the complete opposite happened. Whoops. Anyways, this way, shortcut. And hey, speaking of which, we're just about ready to go back to the castle and house, I meant to say, and timing couldn't be any better. We have 29, just like I said before. What did I tell you? And just like even the games find out through the log that we have enough to unlock the gate now. I just came down here from one of the observatories up above when I noticed the shortcut that goes back up is blocked. With these weak little arms, there's no way I can bust this boulder unless we, of course, Yup. Take these. First, and that'll give you some lube. Oh, what? I'm overflowing with strength. I feel like my biceps are blooming. Apparently, it's confirmed that flower coins or money is basically their main source, one of their main sources of nutrition. Apart from, well, of course, water and sunlight. Yeah. And so I teach it a good lesson or two, and we're good. The mines have been somewhat stabilized again, and it's slightly cooler, if at least. Anyways, good to go. Again, you'll know when you 100% every level when you have 29. That's when you know you completed every level. And as always, make sure you check this. The stamp means 100%. I've said it a million times and I'll never get tired of doing so. No matter what you say, I'm still gonna say it for those of you who are new. Or for those who haven't been paying attention, of course. But anyways, let's go pay our good old friend a visit or two. And get rid of the last of Valentine's within Magma Bog. Deep Magma Bog. Thank you. Forgot the word deep. Anyways, Palace. I'll do my best to help save Deep Magma Bog. Press R if you want to change the background, okay? I do want to change it. I want to change it to the cat parachute badge. Thank you, sir. Anyways, they brought back the opening cutscenes from our world. Basically, what those little opening palace openings was for the most part, in case you haven't noticed. Neat reference though. Glad I made a return here. Oh, how you? That's actually a lie. You don't notice all that much, but you love some good Mario World references or retro Mario references, like that. Always avoid the wander effects since they completely spawn everywhere. And obviously, water's their weakness. Overwhelms them. It overwhelms them, right? Anyways, back to timing. 7-year-old. Patience. Look at that. What did I tell you? And right off the bat, we need for the base. Oh, wait, right. Oh, happy fighting with their badge, obviously. Nice. And what did I tell you? That's why you want to water plants, kids. That's the second time that's happened now. In a row. Anyways, jelly. Blueberry flavor jelly, to be exact. Patience. Always looks like you're the one who's in control of the moving patterns, when in actuality they move by themselves. Gives him believe that went slightly more right. Look at that, what did I tell you? Anyways. Go on your head. Don't overthink. What did I tell you? Game is easy. Anyways, B. What do they think? Much? I'm on my way right about now. And voila! Done and done, ladies and gentlemen. That is Deep Magma Bog Palace 100%, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. There's the stamp I was just waiting for. I was looking for. And let's go pay our good old friend Bowser Jr. a visit. Let's see what the kid has to say. With this quote-unquote fireworks show being cancelled now, with a slight decrease in temperature by 0.00010%. Take the mushroom, you never know. Anyways. Again. Cutscenes. Tired of playing with you. That's Big Bad Wonder is gonna be way more fun than you've ever been. Or shadowing, and yeah, this is clearly the last time we're probably gonna fight him in the game. No spoilers, definitely. So I'm not gonna let you get to him. And fight him. Anyways, patient game, and this is no stranger to us. You know exactly what to do. And now he's angry. That was just phase 1. Now get ready for phase 2. Where the actual fight starts. Just like Sans. Oh no. I'll say this is probably one of the more creative fights. You have a lot more control of the obstacles, and it's a pretty creative use, and the background looks beautiful too. We'll say. Anyways, God. Like, even the bubble effect looks pretty cool. Anyways, multiply into 3, and it's pretty obvious to tell which one's the real one. The one that has color. And just like that, now he's enraged. Final phase, where he combines them all. Red force stuff. Easy peasy lemon squeezy as usual, and now they've all blended in. So it's still relatively easy to tell which one's which. Just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's a lemon. Easiest game of the year. Not only the game of the year, but the easiest game of the year. Wouldn't you know, describing things in one sentence, so nice. Anyways, thank you very much. I'll gladly take my royal seat right about now. Thank you very much. And that is the final, well, not the final, the final world in the bag, the final royal seat in the bag, I should say. As that's the last one. And yeah, good gosh, look at this abomination of house that has caught on fire. Was Bowser Jr. quote-unquote fireworks show. Anyways. Man, that's much better. It's just a shame all the trees and the vines are gonna burn down within mere seconds, and then the whole palace might burn to the ground. If that's how physics worked in Mario logic, at least. Again, the castle asset is a reused one for the sake of saving resources, obviously. And so, Toad's party saved Deep Metal Bug. The last royal seat in hand, the final confrontation in their adventure draws close. Just like with Mario RPG and Bowser's Keep. I'm referencing that game too much, and I'm really looking forward to play it. Will they succeed in stopping Bowser's evil plans? Will they save the Flower Kingdom and the whole world? Yeah, world dominations. Let's feed Bowser the antidote, shall we? I think that would be a severely an understatement. And we just slightly lowered the temperature a bit. Slightly. We're still in a volcano. As if it couldn't get any harder than this. But just like that. Congratulations, you found all of the wonder seats in Deep Magma Bog. Here's 100 coins to celebrate your achievement. And I just realized we forgot to raise Wiggler. Dang it. Well, it's time to head back to the Petal House again. It's scorching hot here, so let's try not to get signed on our way out. You bet. That way we won't get turned to mushroom soup, and then eventually use our corpses to make spaghetti that then feed to Mario in the moon. Really goes that dark. You don't really want to know how that feels. And hey, you can even see Captain Toad just in the corner right there. And unclear level. Darn it. You have to reset the game now and reset the live stream. Dang it. But anyways, one more time as the seal to Bowser's castle has officially been broken, and we're free to infiltrate it now by drawing close. He has nothing to say about it. He's concentrated on his own thing, obviously. All he cares about at this point is world domination. We did it. We really did it. Not to face Bowser. And yeah, he's angry, alright. Earthquake. What was that? Something's wrong. That would be an understatement, actually. And yep. You know what's coming. It's the final countdown before the world just about ends, only this time it gets remade in Bowser's image. Haha. Too late! I've already finished preparations for the huge Know the Amazing Wonder. Here's what I've got planned next, aren't you? I'll give you a sneak preview. You're lucky I'm so generous. All you have to do is muster up the courage to make it to my castle. And that's the greatest mistake he'll ever made in making his plan for world domination, as now he just grants us free access to his castle after just going through all that work to break barriers. But we saved citizens and talking flowers, so it was worth it. I wasn't expecting anything like that. I don't like how confident Bowser sounds. It's way too late to stop it. It's like it's way too late to stop it. And good gosh, voice cracking commentary strikes back again. But I bet we still have a chance. Let's head for the castle. Till next video, and now I'm gonna press the end stream button. No, I'm just kidding. We still have a score to settle with Wiggler. And this is the final Wiggler race, ladies and gentlemen. All the crap's up here. The only level in Petal House we haven't cleared yet. which is we're getting clear now. Right after we change badges, of course. The one time in a million years where I use a badge apart from the cap parachute, because if you don't use the badge that gives you a boost, then well, as you say, you really don't stand a chance against it. Because he does get a lot faster, or she. And just like that, the audience has yet again pumped up. And we're off to a beautiful start already. Good gosh, as if this couldn't get any better. Nice.
Wow,
Thank you, kind sir. Enthusiasm is, as always, very much appreciated. I didn't even hit the flower. Good start, and I think that's gonna cost me a reset now. Anyways, E. And we're out of here. Or Wiggler can give Wiggler a chance to catch up. And yep, a finishing score. What better way to celebrate than with a few more excited talking flowers? Thank you very much. And just like that, the final race in the road as we race on top of a cake again. This game just has something with food and with appetite, and I thought that was Kirby's thing. Well, it is debatable since for Yoshi that is kind of Yoshi's thing. But anyways, with every level cleared, special world time, ladies and gentlemen. Did it? We won the race, and Wiggler even celebrated our victory by giving us a Wonder Seed. Rivals and great friends is amazing. Now, if you wish to see more of this, then that's why we always play Mario Kart, ladies and gentlemen. Which stay tuned. I actually am gonna launch the next game. Y'all may be wondering, and I know what you're all saying. Why haven't I bothered to make a live stream at the booster course pass? And the reason as to why I haven't done so is because I figured that instead of just making one video per every track, since I thought that would be pretty generic and boring since everyone else would do it, I figured that instead we'd have a mega live stream where I'd make a marathon run of absolutely every DLC once the last ones were released. So in the process, I'm still just waiting for the last ones to be released. But stay tuned, since I will live stream it just when the last one comes out. I'm watching all of them at the same time. But anyways, title is special, Way of the Goomba. Another aspect I bothered reporting the title, where we yet again become one with the Goombas and yet again turn to the greatest Mario enemy of all time, and the most recognizable one too, for that matter. The thing that this trend also started in the previous episode, right before the crash. But anyways, because they're Goomba, that means they're also technically invincible to spikes. One moment, please. God. First off, I absolutely love these levels. Out of all the translations in the game, I'd say the Goomba is probably my favorite one, just because of how it looks, because it reminds me of Odyssey, and because of how it controls. It just stands out. Goomba apparently canonically can't jump, even if in Paper Mario he can canonically jump and headphone Q. But still, I'm happy to see him make a return here. And we're back to timing. We're get old. And now back to patient game. Anyways, really playing it safe. In case that happens, since you can't jump high at all. Patience. That is indeed the way of the Goomba, and we have just about mastered it right about now. And I'm not gonna put my life in risk just to get some coins. No. Not the time. It's not the time to do that. But anyways, when the boulder goes, chase after it immediately. The same goes for the bouncy bar. You'll be way off better than just waiting, because they're never gonna stop coming. Trust me. Don't ask how I know. Anyways. And hey, these enemies you haven't seen in forever. And their bubbles are back. This episode has really had its own way with bubbles, hasn't it? and I committed suicide since I was too impatient, and that was basically pretty much my fault. Anyways, on the bright side, we don't have to go out of our get collectibles, so in a way, take 2, but this is a good thing. Anyways, be sure as always not to get squished, or else you get stomped. Die. The Goombas are pretty much technically invincible to anything. Invincible to everything, but obviously bottomless pits, lava, poison, suffocation, and, well, the rifts, of course. Anyways.
I believe in you.
Thank you. As shown, Goombas are immune to spikes. However, are very vulnerable to getting consumed by one enemy. Or by a predator, to put it like that. Anyways. Just math the jump button when you get to that jump block if you don't want to fall off. Anyways. The way of the Goomba, alright? Patience and walking. If you master those elements, then you'll be a Goomba in no time and you'll join Bowser's minions. Expect it. Anyways. Back to Patient City, but I will say, in a way, this kind of reminds me like Captain Toad Treasure Tracker levels, in which you couldn't run too fast, but you also couldn't jump. Only this time, it's 2D instead of 3D. That's pretty cool. Anyways. Do with the lift, and just like that is a special save for this one. What did I tell you? Easier done than said, and a lot easier than looked. Thank you, kind sir. Hey, just have to top it all off. The parachute badge. Heck yeah, you knew this was coming. And I believe that is basically just about the last of the Petal Isles levels, though strangely enough, we didn't get the dialogue, which leads me to suspect that it probably was something we missed, but to my knowledge, I have yet to figure out where it is. Please don't kill me. I mean, if that is the case, I could be wrong, though. But on the other hand, we did uncover the secret. We did uncover the special world level, and that only leaves one out of the way, which you know where it comes from. Yep, we'll get to it in a sec. Don't you worry, kind sir. But anyways, with that out of the way, back to Petal Isles we go. That's right before we make our way to Bowser. I'm going to basically wrap the live stream up. We're trying to probably look for stuff. I figure that's probably the way to make this quote-unquote entertaining. But without further ado, guys, let me be the first to tell you, basically thank you for yet again all your support, amazing support. I can't tell you how much fun I've had playing this game, making playthroughs of it. It's definitely become one of my favorite Mario games that have probably ever been released. What's this? Never mind, we already bought something over here. I yet again highly appreciate your support, and as a YouTuber, yet again means a lot to me, and to provide you with the content given and shown on screen right now. I want to yet again really quickly apologize for yet again what happened with the previous live stream, in which my Streamlabs software had shut down and causing the stream that just abruptly end. And I want to make it up for by releasing 2 videos in the same day, even though they were initially meant to be one whole video. But nevertheless, I'm glad I could yet again play this game and basically provide guidance to those of you who are wondering how to beat certain levels, to do things a certain way, and to obviously grab the Wonder Seeds. So yeah, this game is an absolute blast, and if you haven't picked it up, then you're surely missing out on by far probably Mario's best 2D adventure ever released in a very long time. So I definitely recommend you pick this game up whenever you get the opportunity. And it is an absolute masterpiece. Definitely enjoy it. You'll definitely come to enjoy it too, and it's a very creative one too. But with that out of the way, I yet again thank you all so much for watching, and I really want to let you know that yes, I will upload the final world in Mario Wonder. I am hoping to upload the final world in Mario Wonder tomorrow, so do stay tuned. Well, I don't know at which time I'm gonna upload tomorrow. I can't guarantee I will upload to you tomorrow. And going back to Sonic Superstars for a quick second or so, I will also 100% complete that game. By that I mean fight the true final boss after I beat Wonder, since the deadline with this game came out before I could finish Superstars. So don't worry, I still haven't abandoned Superstars. I am obviously going to finish that, and as soon as I do, as soon as I do, while I won't upload as often as I did throughout this week and throughout my Sonic Superstars live streams, I can't guarantee that I may or may not upload like separate videos on separate days. Well, I don't have an official release date or anything like that. I can guarantee that while waiting for Mario RPG to come out, I will make some individual uploads like I occasionally do when I'm waiting for a new game to come out. But obviously, when Mario RPG comes out, we'll play that game last minute, and I'll obviously 100% it, and then from there I'll go back to Sparks of Hope in December, as I promised, of course. But with that out of the way, I thank you all so much for watching me yet again complete another World of Mario Wonder despite some technical difficulties, and I wish you all a fantastic day, everyone. Do take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, until then indeed, goodbye.